So, good morning, both of you. Good evening for me. And so, believe it or not, this is fifth week, and we are on the 10th emotion in our journal. And the way we keep the cycle, you start with something that feels more easier to handle on Saturday, but on Sunday we take something that's bit challenging, bit unnerving, because I want you to allow that week to work on it and see how it goes. So today we are working on anger. Anger, I think everybody is familiar with the feeling of anger. Looked at it a little negatively on just the emotion the way it is, because it feels damaging, it feels destructive emotion. But what is the really source of it? And I will do the chakra explanation first. So your anger, the symbol of anger is what is the element that comes to your mind when you think about anger?
Anger, when it comes to me when something I wish to happen, if it does not happen in my own manner, which I know that it can happen. मतलब अगर कोई चीज हो सकती है और मुझे पता है कि वो सही में हो सकती है और वो नहीं होता है या कोई नहीं करता है उस चीज को जो उसको करना चाहिए, तो मुझे दुख नहीं होता, मुझे कष्ट नहीं होता, मुझे गुस्सा आता है. गुस्सा इसलिए आता है कि अरे यार, आपको बोला था करने के लिए और आप कर सकते थे लेकिन आपने किया नहीं.
So I mean, you are, in that example, you are trying to impose power, right? You are trying to impose the power of
yes.
understanding.
Yes. Definitely, yes.
And when that power is, you are not able to project that power for somebody else, it angers you. My question was, what elements does it remind you? And the element is fire. So the fire element, when you talk about in chakra terms, is associated with your third chakra of energy, and like our digestive system and metabolism and so on. And that's why you will notice actually sometimes you get angry and you feel like you feel it in your stomach, right? You know, you feel you can, if you ate a lot and you got angry, you are going to start building gas, or you feel more bloated because it is going to disrupt, or you are going to get hungry very quickly. Depending on how your kapha, vata, pitta and everything is, it actually affects you there. Also, anger is a very, it's a very healthy emotion also. It is very important emotion also, because a lot of times anger is a result of somebody stepping into your boundaries, right? I remember myself, and personally, a long time ago, where I was constantly angry, and that did not really feel like myself, because that's not my true nature. And I wondered why. And I was confused and I was angry and I did not know what's going on. So, and then I started processing it. And that's exactly what we will do today. We will take ourselves in that moment of anger. You will project and visualize it. We will stay there, focused for a few minutes, right? And then see how it expresses itself out physically. Do you feel it in the right channels, right? Then when you do feel it in the right energy channel, then you know this is anger, this is how it's impacting me, and then you know what to do about it. But doing about it is really the long journey. We can't do that in 30 minutes. I think it will be great if you can able to project that anger while being with your breath, being with your presence, being in your body, and then sense that on how it emotionally and physically and also in a pranic way exposes itself to your body. Okay? So on that thought, let's find our seated position. in your lotus, half lotus, however you're comfortable. Just shaking that off, throwing our shoulders back, chest open, your chin parallel to the ground, your crown holding up, and your palm open, your knees. In receiving, take a deep breath in. When you take the deep breath in and you gently close your eyes, and your stomach relaxes and you exhale. We'll just do 5 long dirgha breath, and then we will do 10 Kapalbharti just to get our third chakra activated. Inhale fully, exhale completely. Now, when you inhale, fill up your belly completely, and we'll do force exhalation. Fill back up. One more. One more. One more. And the last one. Back to slow, deep breath. Just stay there in your body and watch what shifted. There is subtle change in the energy. You will feel the channel from your belly opening up into your head, right through your pituitary gland, your sixth chakra. Just stay there for a minute. Staying with your slow, deep breath. While continuing with your slow, deep breath, just bring your fingers together, clasping them, and stretch your arms up front, kind of stretching your belly too along the way. And exhale. By doing this in any direction you like, you kind of defining your perimeter of your energy body. Stretch to both of your sides. Yeah, that's my boundary. That's my space. That's my territory. Up high, to right, to my left, to my back. I claim it. I belong. And now, bringing palms together in Namaste with a chant of Om, we will start our practice today. Om.
Oh.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So we took a few extra seconds to center ourselves because, like I said, anger is about breaching those boundaries, those perimeters that you have, right? Somebody doing an action 20 feet away doesn't anger you as much when they are 2 feet away because they are now in your perimeter. So it was important that you set that perimeter around you, claim your space, and as you visualize into anger, you will be bringing elements in your perimeter and see how it expresses itself out into your body. So, since we are pretty much settled in our body, focused on our breath, let us go right in to meditation. So, feel free to take a deep breath in, close your eyes into your Padmasana, keeping your spine straight, chin parallel to the ground, your crown holding up, your spine straight. You are just breathing, keeping your gaze in the center of your eyebrows, breathing into your belly, which is all energized with your Kapalbharati breathing now. Just while the fire lights in your belly, you just watch the fire and allow your breath to keep it alive. The flame burns bright in your belly. Your gaze firm on your center of eyebrow. And imagine that bubble all around you that you claim created and is your safe space. Imagine you are sitting in this bubble, 2 feet beneath you, 2 feet behind you, 2 feet in front of you, above you, to the right, to your left. You are sitting in this glass box of your own space, just minding your own business, breathing. It's safe, it's quiet, it's your own. But it's also fragile, right? The space is pretty fragile you are in. And then imagine as you exhale, with every inhale, you take that space in as your own. But when you exhale, allow that vision appear that will not respect your boundary, that will continue to creep in. What is it? Does that anger you? Because the wall you put up, the territory you set up, is not respected. All you are doing is breathing.
बैठ जाएगा, चेयर रख दो, दरवाजा लगा दो, तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं।
You are breathing in your space, your safe space. But outside that fragile boundary of yours, you do have a subtle noise, a subtle situation building up. That you don't control. All you can control is your breath. How does that anger build up? What is it? Is it a sense of helplessness that you cannot control? Who is it? What does it want you to do? Right at your territory, your boundaries, there exists rest of the world, rest of your life, both past and future, constantly trying to break into your peace. And that makes you angry. But you keep your chin up, you are keeping your spine straight. And with every exhale, you push on them firmly. You inhale into your third chakra in this ring of fire. And when you exhale, the same fire keeps your boundaries intact. Yes, I can. With every breath, we acknowledge the aggravation that constantly builds. But with every exhale, we establish our right. Yes, it aggravates me. And I acknowledge. Yes, it aggravates me. And I own it. Your spine firmly rooted, your willpower burning bright, your intuition watching your perimeters, in your heart compassionately letting those anger find its expression, find its source, and release. Gently breathing in those perimeters. Yes, I belong. Yes, I deserve. I control my breath. I control my power. I control my kindness and compassion. Everything else I release. Taking really deep breath now. Feel free to make a sound that lets you release that emotion of aggravation and anger and whatever you are holding up, the suppressed anger that you could not express. Let it go with a 3 more. And the last one. Whew. Let's bring our palms together. We'll chant Om before we share with our journal or to the tribe. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Feel free to take a moment